There's another dua that we learn about in the Sunnah, where the Prophet ﷺ taught us this dua that Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min jari su. That, oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from an evil neighbor. Because if a neighbor, someone who lives next to you, is evil, they bother you, they hurt you, they constantly harass you, then your life becomes very difficult. You don't find safety and comfort in your own home. And if you don't find safety and comfort in your own home, where else will you find it? So, oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from an evil neighbor. وَمِن زَوْجٍ تُشَيِّبُنِي قَبْلَ الْمَشِيبِ. And I seek refuge in you from a spouse that will cause me to become old before old age. A spouse that will cause me to grow gray hair, white hair, before I am supposed to have white hair. Who will cause me to age very quickly. And why is it that a person would age very quickly because of their spouse? Because their spouse, whether husband or wife, is a source of stress and worry, not a source of sukoon. For example, they're constantly doing things that are damaging to the family. Their speech is very vulgar. Their habits are very indecent. Or they have endless demands. Or they're always negative, always unhappy. Or you feel constantly abandoned by them. You feel that you're not supported. And for a woman, this is incredibly hard because, a man, for example, if he has a wife that he is not happy with, he can keep her and then he can also marry another wife, and that would be lawful for him. But a woman can only be married to one husband at a time. And so many women, for the sake of their children, even though their husband is a source of constant stress and worry for them, they don't marry someone else. They don't leave that marriage. Why? Because of the children. I'm not supporting this choice, but I'm just presenting it that many women choose to do that. That even if there's abuse in the family, right? There's domestic abuse, they will still stick to the marriage for the sake of their children. وَمِن زَوْجٍ تُشَيِّبُنِي قَبْلَ الْمَشِيبِ. That, Ya Allah, you protect me from a spouse who will cause me to grow old before old age. And this doesn't mean that you are asking Allah to get rid of such a spouse for you. Rather, you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fix them for you. And people can change, subhanallah. They can change. So ask Allah. وَمِن زَوْجٍ تُشَيِّبُنِي قَبْلَ الْمَشِيبِ وَمِن وَلَدٍ يَكُونُ عَلَيَّ رَبَّا. That, oh Allah, protect me from a child who will become a master to me. And he extremely disobedient, very bossy, very, demanding, and very arrogant. وَمِن مَالٍ يَكُونَ عَلَيَّ عَذَابًا. And protect me from wealth that will be a source of punishment for me. And I seek refuge in you from such wealth that becomes a punishment for me. How? That a person is constantly looking after their wealth, their property, and the constant care that their wealth needs, it's a source of great hardship for them. So, وَمِن مَالٍ يَكُونُ عَلَيَّ عَذَابًا وَمِن خَلِيلٍ مَاكِرٍ عَيْنُهُ تَرَانِي وَقَلْبُهُ يَرْعَانِي. And I ask you to protect me from a friend that is makir, that plots against me. How? That he's constantly watching me, and he appears to be a friend to me, but in fact, he is actually looking for, something bad in me or some mistake I made. So, in ra'a hasanatan dafanaha, if he sees something good in me, he hides it. He pretends like I never did it. وَإِذَا رَأَى سَيِّئَةً أَذَاعَهَا. And if he sees something bad in me, he spreads it. And he spreads any, mistake of mine or something like this. Deceptive friend, basically. A dishonest friend, someone who's not really a friend. Ya Allah, protect me from such people.